Guesty, Boro Fan TV. I'm outside the Riverside. We've been beaten 2-0 by Nottingham Forest. I have Keith with me. Keith, what would you like to say?
Let's get Hugo out. He's absolutely diabolical, man. He could have played that ball plenty of times today, and the Boro were absolutely diabolical. Today, absolutely, yeah, I totally agree. Absolutely diabolical. We need a different formation to go forward. Hugo needs to go, and let's get a Longer up front with Braithwaite. Let's go from the start where we were when we were winning games.
With Lewis Wing in the team?
Definitely Lewis Wing. Even bring the other youngsters in. Bring it. Because at the end of the day, we can show them how we play. But today was absolutely diabolical.
Like you say, Karanka's come here and done a really good job on us.
He knows the players. And nobody looked at that. He played to our weaknesses, and we were absolutely defeated. And we were absolutely terrible.
Were you surprised to see Braithwaite go off?
I was. Braithwaite is a star player for me. I would never sell him. If anything, I would sell him for 15 million comes January, but I would never sell him on my priority because he is a star player for Boro.
Keith, thanks for coming on Boro Fan TV. Well done, sir. Guesty, Boro Fan TV. I'm outside the Riverside. We've been beat 2-0 off Nottingham Forest. I have Ryan with me. Ryan, we're all at seaters here, mate, weren't we?
What can I say about that? I think that performance was coming for a long time. We've had games where we've been let off the hook. Teams haven't quite finished us off where we probably should have been. And today, we've been Karankaed. Just to put it that way, yeah, we've been Karankaed. We didn't look good from minute one. We were sloppy, passes going astray.
We couldn't get the ball down at all, Ryan.
No, we couldn't, and I think Forest did do the homework on us. They just looked better than us. They were first at every ball. We just second best at every ball, and that's not what we should be about. Under a Tony Pulis team, we should be first at every ball. We should be grafting hard. You know, he demands intensity, and there was none of that today. I don't agree with the substitutions. Rudiger Stead.
Someone said to me earlier, Ryan, a manager that brings 3 subs on at the same time doesn't know his first 11. Is that right?
I think he panicked because we haven't been 1-0 down at home yet this season. We haven't conceded at home this season. I think he panicked, to be honest. Rudiger Stead's, like I say, awful today. I thought he was awful at Preston. Shouldn't have been on the pitch. I think Ashley Fletcher should be a choice ahead of Gusted. Clayton, it was a like for like. Why would you bring on the defensive man in midfield when you're 1-0 down? Don't get that. Shouldn't have taken off Braithwaite. Obviously, I do agree with bringing on a Longer, but you shouldn't take off Braithwaite. You take off another midfielder. We made 3 like-for-like changes. We made 3 changes, which it's okay, it's positive. But the like-for-like, we won't.
But when you say the positive and you're bringing Clayton on, you know, one of the most negative midfielders at the club, you're a goal down, Ryan.
Yeah. Well, someone next to me suggested we bring on Dale Fry for Ayal, because Ayal did have a stinker today. No, that's negative.
Yeah.
That is negative. But it's gutting because I didn't want to get beat by Forest with Karanka in charge. I really didn't want that to happen today. I did have a slight feeling that today will be the day we get beat. But it's the manner that we get beat. When you go out there and it feels like, I don't know, just when you're sloppy and you can see they're not putting in 100%. I don't think any player put in 100% today at all.
See, like, we're going to get criticised because of the position that Boro are in the league. But this is the second game at home now where we failed to score. We went 2-0 down. The stadium emptied so quick. Do you blame them fans for leaving? Or are they, you know...
I don't like fans who leave early, Guesty. I don't agree with it. Support the team until the end of the game. But going back to the league position, I think we're 4th now. It depends on if Sheffield United get a point, I think. It's still early on in the season. We're doing okay, but it's gutting when Leeds drop points like they did. And another chance to go top. I think that's happened 3 or 4 times now. 4 times Leeds have dropped points, we can go top, and we haven't capitalised on it. And going back to you talk about scoring at home, did we look like scoring today? We had one chance British Sambolanga had.
Well, Braithwaite hit the bar, first half, and then...
That wasn't a chance though, Guesty. That's just an effort on the edge of the box, which is deflected onto the bar. We had one chance today, a Sunderland. It was a good save. I don't blame Britt for missing it. It was a great save. But that's not good enough at home. That is not good enough. You have one chance at home, like, it's not even clear cut. It wasn't clear cut. You have one half chance at home and then an effort from the edge of the box which just hit the crossbar. That really isn't good enough, Guesty.
Ryan, thanks for coming on Boro Fan TV. Guesty, Boro Fan TV, I'm outside the Riverside. We've been beaten 2-0 off Karanka's Nottingham Forest, Joe. Joe, I dare say you're not happy, mate?
Not happy is an understatement, mate. I'm miffed. You know, for our first home defeat of the season, we certainly know how to shoot ourselves in the balls from it, that's for sure. I mean, we show no passion whatsoever, Guesty. I mean, our best players coming today are our two full-backs. The rest of them were just sleepwalking. I mean, come on. Especially with Leeds throughout the day. Fair enough, Sheffield United and West Brom won their games. These are the games we should be winning. And we haven't done that. We haven't taken advantage of it at Leeds' mishaps again.
We're powder puff right up the top, Joe, at home. We're really struggling at the back of the net.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to give credit where it's due to Forest, you know. They came at us right from the get-go at the start of the first half. And the second half, they just piled on the pain on us massively, you know. I mean, fair enough, Karanka, he knows the game plan of us. It's like I say, right from the get-go, but I mean, I've got to admit though, going into an international break like that, I mean...
It's a long time now to wait, isn't it? Like you say, last international break, we all couldn't wait for that to be over, but like you say, hopefully this one will go on for 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'd rather let it go on for a full month if I were honest with you, but like I said, when we come back, we go to Sheffield, you know, we should be able to get as much as we can there before we come back here against Rotherham, which, Rotherham, I mean, it's winnable. I mean, I can't see us losing, but after this performance we see today, I'm concerned, Guesty. I'm very concerned.
Could you pick a man of the match today, Joe, for us?
If I had to pick one, only one will suit all of them, really, and that was Shotton.
Yeah, you thought Shotton done okay today?
He's been our best player on the pitch by a country mile, but the rest of them show no passion for this. They need to show passion for this if you want to give 100% for this club. If you don't show any passion for this badge, sod off home.
Joe, thanks for coming on Boro Fan TV.